All right, everybody. We're live. I am jazzed up today. One of the reasons I'm jazzed up is a video I'm about to show you guys. So, give you some background and catch you up if you missed the live videos from earlier today. I did a poll watch where I showed you Joe Biden has a commanding lead now. But the problem was that those polls were done before Donald Trump contracted coronavirus. So, it looks like Trump is in okay shape at the hospital, although they do keep switching the message back and forth, back and forth. And earlier today, we did see that apparently they had to put him back on oxygen, so that's interesting. But based on the videos, it appears that he is overall doing pretty well, given that he's got coronavirus. Now, nonetheless, Joe Biden decided to do unilateral disarmament, and he decided that he was going to not do any more negative attack ads on Donald Trump in this situation. Now, if you watch the Young Turks, you know we don't agree with that. This is an existential election. Democracy is on the line because Donald Trump caught coronavirus in a situation filled with poetic justice because he was not careful enough and he was brazen in not being careful enough. I don't think that that's a reason why you should do unilateral disarmament. Anna doesn't think that. Almost none of our hosts do. You guys don't. I see you guys signing up already. Peter Wiss, thank you for becoming a member. You could hit the join button below on YouTube to become a member of the Young Turks. But I'm also going to ask you to support one other thing in a second. But first, let me tell you what's up right now. So, since Joe Biden said he will not do negative attack ads on Trump while he's got coronavirus, well, who are you going to call? You're going to call Rebellion Pack because that's the pack that punches back. So already there's an ad out that will be used against Donald Trump on this issue of coronavirus. And it hits him exactly where it makes sense. When other people got coronavirus, you and all of your folks didn't seem to care at all. Now that you have it, all of a sudden you guys got messed up. But I don't want to give away the whole thing. So here's the new ad that Rebellion Pack has that is going to run across the country. Let's watch.
Before Trump got coronavirus, he didn't wear a mask. His family didn't wear a mask. And his staff didn't wear a mask.
Can you take it off because I cannot hear you?
I'll just speak louder, sir.
Okay, because you want to be politically correct. Go ahead.
Because then it only affected you. They told you it was a hoax. They told you to go to work. And they told you to sacrifice Grandma for Wall Street.
They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is.
Now that Trump has contracted coronavirus, all of a sudden, they're all wearing masks. Because now it affects them. They didn't give a damn as this plague upended your life, destroyed your job, and kept your kids out of school. But as soon as it came to their doorstep, they finally care. Isn't it time you had a president who cared about you instead of just looking out for himself?
I love Rebellion Pack. I love it. So rebellionpack.com, rebellionpack.com. We'll put the link down below a little bit after we're done going live here. So the reason I love it is because it's so overwhelmingly true. They didn't give a damn when you were getting coronavirus. All of a sudden, Trump gets coronavirus. They can't find enough masks. They got masks all over themselves. What does that show you? It shows you definitively that they don't care about you. The president isn't supposed to just look out for himself. He's supposed to look out for you. That's the whole point of the job. And if the Democrats are not going to say that, well, then we are. So the point of Rebellion Pack is to help progressives. So it has already helped a lot of progressives in their races, including Ed Markey, and helped him to win that and retain that Senate seat in Massachusetts. But we're also going to help in this general election because if you're a progressive, you like democracy and you don't want it to go away. And you also don't like fascists. So defeating Trump is super important. Now, look, Rebellion Pack is not one of the largest packs because we don't have any giant donors. We just have you guys and we just got started. So we need your help. No question about it. Every dollar you give allows us to run that ad more so that more undecided and independent voters can see it, and that makes all the difference. Now, on top of that, since we're a new pack, we're going to focus all of our energies on two places. One is Michigan. So our job is to deliver Michigan and to make sure Donald Trump loses in Michigan. Okay. If we do that alone, that's just going to be a giant help to this country. And I'll feel great about it. And everybody who's ever given $1, or now there's volunteers at Rebellion Pack too, all of you guys should feel incredibly proud of the work you do if we win Michigan. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to help in Nebraska's 2nd district, because that district is perfect. Nebraska votes by district and for the electoral college. It's a very rare state that does that, right? Most states just give all their electoral college to one candidate, but not Nebraska. So Biden can pick up an electoral college vote in Nebraska's 2nd district. And if the election is anywhere near as close as 2016, that 1 point could make all the difference. But also, one of the best progressives in the country, Kara Eastman, is in that district, running against one of the most corrupt, Trump-loving Republicans in Don Bacon. So you help a progressive and you help defeat Trump. RebellionPack.com. And like I said, every dollar goes right to putting those ads up and the infrastructure that goes into it, but mainly reaching those voters to make sure that they realize the reality of it. Because right now, guys, it's part of what we do at the Young Turks, part of what all these wonderful PACs do. And we're the only ones who have sponsors who actually help progressive causes like our PACs. So it's all working in unison to do the same thing, because both the Democrats, and Joe Biden proved it in this case, but also the rest of the media is too polite to say the obvious things. Okay, so, oh my God, Trump's in the hospital, so we can't say that he didn't have a mask on the whole time. Of course he didn't have a mask on the whole time. And oh, now that he has coronavirus, all of a sudden, not just Trump, but you see that shot in the middle with all of his young staffers and all of his family who brazenly didn't wear a mask before, all of a sudden they got masks all over themselves. Why? Oh my God, it's my life. I care. Your life, I don't care. Somebody has to say it. So we're going to say it. RebellionPack.com. And I want to thank all the folks who are signing up right now, because you help get the message out through the Young Turks. Steph by Steph, Casey Ingalls, Lauren Kimball, Ganej H. He was giving YouTube super chats earlier in the day. Now he's a member. I don't know if he upgraded or became a member, but thank you, brother. Nathnet 10, Rory Marr, Randall Hill, Joe Bugatti 509. I love your guys' names. Who doesn't? Joe Bugatti. What a fun name. All right. So last thing is, guys, we got to get the message out through Young Turks. Rebellion Pack has to run the ads to make sure we win. But don't forget, the last thing you got to do is this, okay? Vote. This is from shoptyt.com. We'll have that link down below as well. Remember the 3rd of November. I'm wearing that shirt as much as humanly possible. I'm wearing every one of our Hope shirts and Vote shirts and resistance is a little too mild for us. Revolution, anti-Trump shirts, etc. Because it's not sure you look, the help shop.tyt.com, that's great. But the main point is remind everybody to vote, because if at the end folks don't vote, then I don't think it's hyperbole at all to say that we might lose democracy. And I want to thank Brandon and Karen Simon for using YouTube Super Chat, Daniel Lyons for just becoming a member. I'd read even more names if I could, but we got to go. RebellionPack.com. Let's go run those ads. The Democrats are too timid to run. Make sure that they don't blow another election. Let's put them over the top and let's win this thing, and do it with the right way, which is points that are indisputable, absolutely correct, and remind people, yes, the president's supposed to care about you, and it's obvious he doesn't. Thank you, guys.